In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to use a default email address for emails in Salesforce. This process will make managing your communications more streamlined and ensure that all outgoing emails have a consistent sender address. This can be particularly useful for maintaining professional correspondence or when you want to ensure email consistency across your organization. To begin, let's navigate to your Salesforce dashboard. You'll want to locate the gear icon, which can be found in the upper right corner of your screen. Once you click on this icon, a drop-down menu will appear. From here, you should select Setup. This will give you access to a range of more nuanced settings within Salesforce. Once you're in the Advanced Setup area, direct your attention to the left-hand side where you'll find the Quick Find box. Go ahead and type in organization-wide addresses. As you begin to type, you'll notice that the options start to narrow down, and soon you'll see organization-wide addresses listed. Click on this option to proceed. Now that you're on the organization-wide addresses page, the next step is to add a new email address. You should notice an Add button prominently displayed on this page. Click on it. This action will open up a form where you'll need to enter some necessary details. Here, you'll be prompted to fill in a display name and an email address. The display name is how your email will appear to recipients. It could be your company name, a department name, or anything that makes sense for your organization. Make sure to use a generic email address that represents your organization, such as info@yourcompany.com. Using a professional and consistent email address adds a cohesive touch across all your communications. Next, you'll need to select a purpose for this particular email address. There are two options available: default, no reply address, or user selection. If your intention is to use this email as a no reply option, then choose the default no reply address. This setting is ideal when you don't want recipients to reply directly, which is common for automated notifications or marketing emails. Alternatively, if you want different users to select this email address when sending emails, then go with the user selection option. This choice provides greater flexibility for team members who might need to use the address in specific scenarios. Finally, when you're satisfied with your selections, don't forget to click Save to store these settings. Keep in mind that you might need to verify the email address you have just added. Salesforce generally sends a verification email to the designated address, and you'll need to follow the instructions in that email to complete the process. This step is crucial, as it confirms the email address is valid and that you have access to it. And that wraps up the setup. You've successfully configured a default email address for your Salesforce communications, which will aid in maintaining consistency and professionalism in your emails. If you have any questions or need further help, feel free to leave a comment below. Thank you for watching.